Hi everyone, The Axe is back, and today, for our latest reaction and commentary video on the channel, we are starting a brand new series, and it is going to be the cult show Firefly. I don't know anything about this show. I do know that it had a very short run, and I do know there's a movie called Serenity, but I don't know anything about the characters, I don't know anything about the story, what it's about. We're just going in mostly completely blind, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel and you want to see all my future reaction and commentary videos, click on the subscribe button down below and help grow the channel. Also, if you want to see me on my social media, check me out on Instagram. Alright, so let's get on with the show as Axe spotlights Firefly Episode 1. Dude, I'm getting Terminator vibes with this. Is that Nathan Fillion?
If it's shredding us, sir.
They won't move without a lieutenant's authorization, Coach, sir.
Here's your coat. You're Lieutenant Baker. Congratulations on your promotion. Now get me some air support! Get your squad to high ground. Start picking them off.
High ground is death with that skiff in the air.
That's our problem. Thanks for volunteering. Give us some cover fire. We're going duck hunting.
He's the leader of this army, so what's going on here?
The Alliance said they were going to waltz through Serenity Valley. Our angels are going to be soaring overhead, raining fire on those arrogant cots, so you hold.
Really think we can bring her down, sir?
You even need to ask?
I'm right down where it could almost crash into them.
Nice cover fire.
Bendis, look at me. We're holding this valley no matter what.
We're gonna die.
We're not gonna die. And you know why? Because we are so very pretty. We are just too pretty for God to let us die. Zoe, tell the 82nd.
They're not coming.
Uh-oh.
Command says it's too hot. They're pulling out. We're to lay down arms.
Oh shit, they're surrendering. He didn't want to die and he died.
Jane, give me the sticky.
Okay, we get the goods, we're off this wreck and back on the ship. Everything looks good from here.
Hey, Alan Tudyk!
We will rule over all this land, and we will call it this land.
I think we should call it your grave. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Ah, ah, ah. Mine is an evil laugh. Ah, oh, dear God in heaven.
Alright, you need to put those down and you need to respond. Oh shit.
Captain, we got incoming Alliance cruiser bearing right down on us.
Termata.
If they're here for the salvage, we're humped.
If they find us at all, we're humped.
Kaylee, go to blackout.
Shua, going dark.
Okay, so this is the crew of the ship. Alliance cruiser.
Doesn't look like they're interested in us. We should be eating wake in a minute or two.
I assume the Alliance has been looking for them for a while. Or doesn't take kind to people who take stuff.
It's a transport ship. Firefly class.
Illegal salvage. Low-life vultures picking.
Oh, that's why it was called Firefly. It's a class of ship.
Cry, baby, cry.
Make your mother sigh.
Hey, it's the Beatles!
I understood that reference.
All right, let's go help. But put out a bulletin on the Cortex and flag Interpol. A Firefly with possible stolen goods on board.
Hold on, APB. Morena Bachman, Leslie Tompkins herself. Adam Baldwin. That's what he was. Created by Joss Whedon, same guy that directed the first two Avengers films. And he created a lot of stuff, of course, I am aware of that.
That I was flying the ship by accident. You know, they're pretty
Here's Rick.
Problem, sir?
How long till we reach Persephone?
Well, we're on
3-4 hours?
We're down to the wire on fuel cells. We run hot. We might not even make it.
Think that cruiser might have ID'd us?
Let's hope not. Contact Badger, tell him the job's done. Don't go to mentioning the cruiser, though. Keep it simple. Just want to get paid.
Alan Tudyk's the pilot, got it.
Oh, it's Sharon. Tiny. I like to meet new people.
Can you stop her from being cheerful, please?
Sometimes you just want to duct tape her mouth and dump her in the hole for a month.
I love my cat.
And when we do, we'll fly off to Boros, rich and prosperous, with enough to find some sweet little getaway.
Oh, wouldn't mind a real bath.
Just a couple of days lying around, you with the bathing. What if we just told Mal we need a couple of days instead of asking him?
He's the captain, Wash.
Right. I'm just the husband. Forget to call him sir. He likes that.
Who likes what? Has the ambassador checked in yet?
Nah. I think she had a pretty full docket.
Inara has our timetable. She should be checking in.
I can tell. I want to get in the way if we don't have to. Somebody on this boat has to make an honest living.
More crowded, obviously, and I guess more complicated. The great city itself, his pictures can't capture it.
Is that where you studied? To be a companion?
I was born there. I wanted to see the universe.
Do you really have to leave? My father is very influential. Experience has been more than... It was very good.
We're touching down at the Eves Down docks in about 10 minutes.
I'll join you there, thanks.
Okay, so basically they're Ravagers. They illegally get stuff, and then they get money to survive.
Zoe, 去探马衙门。注意。
We will.
Why are they speaking some Chinese? I don't understand that.
Need safe passage? We're cheap. We're cheap, we're clean, Brutus. Best ship in the Earth. We're hitting the outer rings.
I never married.
What?
Not a grandpa.
Grandpa.
You're late.
You're lying. You're well aware we landed 2 hours before we planned to, with all the goods you sent us after intact, ready to roll. It's your decision to get tetchy. And you're looking to put us on the defensive right up front, which means something's gone wrong.
You're later than I'd like. You got in here sooner. You might have beaten the bulletin that came up saying, rogue vessel, classification Firefly, spotted pulling illegal salvage on a derelict train.
Ooh.
You were gonna hand over imprinted goods and just let me twist. Is that the case?
We didn't pick the cargo.
And I didn't flash my ass at the Goram law. It's no deal.
That ain't fair.
Crime and politics, little girl. Situation is always fluid.
Only fluid I see here is a puddle of piss refusing to pay us our wage.
Ooh. That's the wrong thing to do, especially with a crime lord like this.
Sergeant Malcolm Reynolds, Balls and Bayonets Brigade. Now you got yourself a ship and you're a captain. Still a soldier. Man of honor in a den of thieves. Well, this is my Goram den. And I don't like the way you look down on me. I'm above you. Better than. Businessman, see? You're just a scavenger.
Maybe I'm not a fancy gentleman like you with your... But I do business.
Try one of the border planets. They're a lot more desperate there. Of course, they might kill you. But you stay here, and I just know the Alliance will track you down.
Jeez Louise, what an asshole.
You're gonna come with us.
Excuse me?
You don't seem to be looking at the destinations. What you care about is the ships, and mine's the nicest.
Don't look like much.
Well, she'll fool you. How come you don't care where you're going?
Because how you get there is the worthier part.
He's right. It's always about the journey.
I'm a shepherd from the Southdown Abbey. Book. I'm called Book. Maybe bring the word to them as needed told.
Well, I'm Kaylee, and this here's Serenity, and she's the smoothest ride from here to Boros for anyone can pay. Ooh. Grandpa.
I never married.
Her happy attitude is the reason why she gets some people on the ship.
We don't get paid for this cargo. We don't have enough money to fuel the ship.
So do like Badger said? The border planets?
I'm thinking Whitefall, maybe talk to Patience.
Sir, we don't want to deal with Patience again.
Why not?
She shot you.
Well, yeah, she did a bit, still.
So we find somebody else.
We're near Reaver territory. Them people ain't
Whitefall is the safest and the closest. It's been a long time since Patience shot me, and that was due to a perfectly legitimate conflict of interest. Not saying it won't be tricky. We got no kind of choice.
I got to admit, he's kind of a take what we can get kind of captain, regardless of the circumstances.
Please be careful with that.
Mal, this is Simon. Simon, this is our captain.
Captain Reynolds.
Welcome aboard.
Now we have a boat full of citizens right on top of our stolen cargo.
Ain't no way in the verse they could find that compartment, even if they were looking for it.
Why not?
'Cause?
Let me guess, we're in a hurry?
Looks like. Starboard hatch green for docking. The ambassador has returned.
Next one being at about 1800.
I think Shepherd Book has offered to help me prepare something.
You're a shepherd.
Is it a problem?
Of course not.
The bridge, engine room, cargo bay, they're all off limits without an escort.
Some of my personal effects are in the cargo bay.
We've been ordered by the Alliance to drop some medical supplies off on Whitefall.
What medical supplies?
Probably plasma, insulin, whatever they ain't got enough of on the border moons.
The guy wants to go in the cargo bay because he knows about what they're carrying.
Ambassador? I'm missing something funny.
Not so funny.
Ambassador's Mal's way of...
She's a whore, Shep. How's business?
None of yours.
Well, I
It's all
certainly...
right. I mostly keep to myself when I'm not whoring.
Oh, do you want to meet the rest of the bunch?
Why don't you make sure they want to meet me first?
Captain, you mind if I say grace?
Only if you say it out loud.
All those moons, just like the central planets, they're as close to Earth that was as we can make them, but...
Once they're terraformed, old dumb settlers on there with nothing but blankets, hatchets, maybe a herd.
So I assume life on Earth has been kind of non-existent.
Yes, I was a trauma surgeon on Osiris in Capital City.
You seem so young to be a doctor.
You're pretty young to be a ship's mechanic.
Machines just got workings and they talk to me. Helping fix people, that's important.
Little Kaylee here just wishes you was a gynecologist.
You'll keep a civil tongue in that mouth or I will sew it shut. Is there an understanding between us?
Just because Kaylee gets lubed up over some big city dandy
Walk away
doesn't
from
mean...
this table, right now.
Boy, Jane's got a big mouth.
If I'm intruding...
Not at all. I expected you. Would you like to lecture me on the wickedness of my ways?
If you'd prefer a lecture, I've a few very catchy ones, Prep. Sin and hellfire. One has lepers.
I think I'll pass.
I was surprised at his concern.
For a lowly whore.
It was unjust of him to say that. He's not wildly interested in ingratiating himself with anyone. Yet he seems very protective of his crew.
Why are you so fascinated by him?
Because he's something of a mystery. Why are you?
Because so few men are.
He's kind of like a wise old man, I get it.
Signal. Somebody went on the Cortex, hailed the nearest Alliance cruiser.
Line's got a pin in us for sure.
You got a mole on board.
Forget your toothpaste? Got exactly no time for games. What do they know?
You're a lunatic.
You're a Goram Fed.
Hate to say it, Captain. But you've got the wrong man.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
Simon Tam, you're bound by law to stand down.
Hey, is there a reward?
Get on the
Oh,
ground!
man, you are making a mistake.
I think you best get on the ground, son.
I think everybody could stand to calm down a bit.
This isn't your business, Shepard.
The boy's not going anywhere, lawman. As I understand it, it's pretty cold outside.
You're carrying a fugitive across interplanetary borders, and you think I actually believe you're bringing medical supplies to Whitefall? As far as I care, everyone on the ship is culpable.
That has an effect on the landscape.
Wait a minute, because he was a former surgeon.
True stupidity
I got a cruiser en route for intercept, so talk all you want. Threaten me.
For God's sake.
You think I wouldn't shoot a Shepard? Back off!
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh no. It's Kaylee. Oh, he knocked him out.
You're not killing this man.
Not right away.
He's no threat.
Oh, well. That ain't hardly a mosquito bite.
Move.
Not gonna happen.
I ain't joking with you, preacher.
Jane! Just tie him up.
Can you move your
Do
feet? Can you move your feet?
Are you asking me to dance?
But Jane has no qualm about being unruly sometimes.
You brought this down on us. I'm dumping you with the law.
Mal.
She's dying.
You can't.
No way the feds will let us walk.
Then we dump him in a shuttle and leave him.
Baby?
Do you know what a stomach wound does to a person?
I surely do.
Then you know how crucial the next few minutes are.
You let her die.
Don't kill people.
Then do your job.
Turn this ship around.
Enough! Mal, do it.
Don't you ever tell me what to do on this. Zoe, change course.
Yeah, because he was a doctor, I was going to start to think that there's something... Then if he didn't kill anybody, then what happened?
Can't do any more till she stabilizes.
Will she?
I want to know what's going on here.
Well, then why don't we find out?
What do you... No! No!
Let's see what a man like you would kill for.
No, don't!
They weren't transporting medicine. It's a person.
I need to check her vitals.
Oh, is that what they call it?
She's not supposed to wake up for another
That's why they were looking for him.
Because you do seem a little...
River? Hey. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here.
Simon, they talk to me. They want me to, they want me to talk.
They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. We're safe now. We're safe. We're safe. I'm here.
That's why they wanted the doctor, because he was taking her.
I went to the best med academy in Osiris. Top 3% of my class. Gifted is the term. River was more than gifted. She was a gift. Everything she did, you know, music, math, theoretical physics, even dance. There was nothing that didn't come as naturally to her.
It's like she was born for it.
A government-sponsored academy, we had never even heard of it, but it had the most exciting program. I got a few letters at first, and then I didn't hear for months. Finally, I got a letter that made no sense. She talked about things that never happened, jokes that... It was a code. They're hurting us. Get me out.
How'd you do it?
Money and luck. For 2 years, I couldn't get near her. Then I was contacted by some men, some underground movement. They said that she was in danger, that the government was playing with her brain. If I funded them, they could sneak her out in cryo, get her to Persephone, and from there I could take her wherever. I just have to keep her safe.
Unbelievable. He's a good brother.
How much does the Alliance know?
I can't say. I killed the message pretty quick, so they may just have had our position.
Or they might have personal profiles on each and every one of us. Till that Fed wakes up, we won't know.
So what do?
Keep core and do the job.
We finished the job. I got word from Patience. She's waiting for us. We circle around to Whitefall, make the deal, get out. Keep flying. Kaylee comes through, you and your sister get off at Whitefall.
If she doesn't come through?
Well, then you're getting off a mite sooner.
He didn't shoot her.
No, but somebody else on this boat did, and I'm scratching my head as to why we ain't dealt with him.
Kill a Fed? Can you think of a stupider thing than
Can we maybe vote on the whole murdering people issue?
We don't vote on my ship, because my ship is not the running town hall.
Through, not sit by while they're killing me.
The way it is the way it is. We gotta deal with what's in front of us.
Well, you know those two wouldn't survive a day in Whitefall anyway. You throw them out, I'm leaving too.
It might be best you do. You ain't a part of this business.
Ouch. Very stubborn leader.
What is it that makes you so afraid of the Alliance?
You don't want to go down this road with me, boy.
Certainly fit the profile.
Saw that coming.
It's like with Jane, the only way you can solve a problem like this is either by killing or punching somebody.
Now, I gotta know how close the Alliance is, exactly how much you told them before Wash scrambled your call. I've given Jane here the job of finding out.
He was non-specific as to how.
I only gotta scare him.
Pain is scary.
Just do it right.
Keep your little James Bond interrogation tactics in check.
That girl is a precious commodity. They'll come after her. Long after you bury me. This girl is worth a lot of money. I mean, a lot. You kill me, there's nothing. But if you help me out, you'll have enough to buy your own ship.
Does helping you out mean turning on the captain?
Yes, it does.
I'm picking up a lot of radiation. They're operating without
Reavers.
I assume the Reavers are bad news.
We try to run. They'll have to chase us. It's their way.
We're holding course. We should be passing them in a minute.
It's like Reavers are a little dangerous. It's like they rob people and take their stuff.
What happens if they board us?
If they take the ship, they'll rape us to death, eat our flesh, and sew our skins into their clothing. And if we're very, very lucky, they'll do it in that order.
Are you kidding me? Being a Ravager in this universe is not easy at all. Everyone wants to go after somebody to get something for money. Syringe?
There's a magnetic grappler that got a hold of us with
Just
that.
tell me if they alter course.
They're holding course. I guess they weren't hungry.
They're pushing out further every year, too.
That was close.
I'm shining. Captain A-okay. I can't feel much below my belly, though. It's getting cold.
Well, you just gotta rest.
He's paralyzed and...
Doc fixed me up. Pretty. He's nice.
Don't go working too hard on that crush. What's up, Mamie? Doc won't be with us for long.
You're nice, too. He wasn't gonna let me die. He's just trying to... It's nobody's fault. Okay, just promise me you're gonna remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
You're always looking after us. You just gotta have faith in people. She's a real beauty, isn't she?
An immunization.
Kaylee always saw the best in people.
Is there anything else I can do?
I don't think so.
Kaylee's very dear to all of us.
I'm sorry for my part in what happened. How to...
You're lost in the woods. We all are, even the captain. The only difference is he likes it that way.
What's your business here?
It's my business. The usual. Gave the boy a free thrust since he's not long for this world.
It's my shuttle. You rent it.
Then when I'm behind on the rent, you can enter an ad.
Thought you were leaving anyhow.
Well, I guess that depends on you.
Seems like they have a little tension.
Everyone on this ship, even a legitimate businesswoman like her, their lives can be snatched away because of that Fed. You got a solution for that? You got a way around?
I don't.
Comes time, someone's gonna have to deal with him. That should be you. But I don't think you got the guts. And I know you don't have the time. Kaylee's dead.
For a moment, I'm like, what?
The man's psychotic.
Oh, he did that on purpose. Unbelievable. I was gullible to fall for that, too.
Tell the truth, I didn't expect her to heal this quick. Doctor knows his trade, I'll give him that.
He's a good doctor, I was gonna say.
May not have parted on best of terms. Realize certain words were exchanged. Also, certain bullets. We're business people. Besides, your days of fighting over salvage rights are long behind you. What I hear, what are you, mayor now?
You telling the truth about that cargo? Because your asking price is a bit too reasonable for that much treasure.
It's imprinted. Alliance, hence the discount.
Oh, government goods, huh?
That doesn't work for you. No harm.
Alliance don't scare me. Just collating data, as they say. I like that you're upfront about it. We can deal. I'll upload coordinates for a rendezvous point outside of town.
See you in the world.
Sir, we don't have to deal with her.
Yes, we do.
There's moons on this belt we ain't seen. We could try our luck with
Our
one.
luck? You notice anything particular about our luck these past few days? You depend on luck, you end up on the drift. No fuel, no prospects. Begging for alliance to make work. Getting towed out to the scrap out, that ain't us. Not ever. Patience has got the money to pay, and she will, one way or another. There's obstacles in our path, and we're gonna deal with them one by one. We will.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's gonna get out. It looks like they shot that over in Southern California.
Nice place for an ambush.
That it is.
I buried him good. Testing. Testing, Captain, can you hear me?
I'm standing right here.
You're coming through good and loud?
Because I'm standing right here.
Yeah, well...
Turn to your right.
She'll come at us from the east. Talk the location out of us. She'll have the coin to show us first. Give the location. Snipers hit us from there. And there. I want Patience thinking they're still in place. Don't kill anyone if you don't have to. We're here to make a deal.
He really knows Patience very well. And how she's very deceitful.
She still has the advantage over us.
Everyone always does. That's what makes us special.
Reynolds is a little bit in over his head sometimes. Patience, so I assume, is this kind of person that deceives you, says you'll make a deal, you give it, but then she takes it and then she shoots at you.
Believe you're in more danger.
Oh, shit. Son of a bitch hit a priest.
Is that Zoe? You still sailing, loose old bone?
Awful lot of men to haul 3 crates.
Yeah, well, I couldn't be sure my Mal here wouldn't be looking for some kind of payback.
We're just on the job, Patience. Not interested in surprises.
Gotta be careful because patients might be one jump ahead of you. Putting a gun next to your crotch?
I don't see my car go anywhere.
And you're not gonna till I'm holding 200 in platinum. It's pure, patients. Genuine A-grade foodstuffs. Protein, vitamins, immunization supplements. One of those will feed a family for a month.
Yep, that's the stuff.
Oh, she really...
Look at you, all woke up. Oh, I'm sorry about what happened before, but make so much as a sound, the next one goes through your throat.
I never let go of money I don't have to. Which is maybe why I'm running this little world and you're still on that dinky old boat, sniffing for scraps.
Stifles money as always. Oh, that's right.
We're just gonna walk away, sir?
Guess that's up to patients here.
Well, you just ain't very bright, are you?
It's quite a rifle. Boy, must be your best shot. Carry that.
It's called two-front. Always makes it quick and clean.
Oh, no!
You don't have to worry about me.
It's always out on a deal. I always worry.
He took River.
Jane didn't backstab the crew.
Zoe?
Armor's dented.
Well, you're right about this being a bad idea.
Thanks for saying, sir.
Belle, don't you take another step!
I got nothing but trouble since I did it, not to mention more than a few unkind words as regard to my character, so let me make this abundantly clear. I do the job. And then I get paid. Go run your little world.
I love that. He takes no shit.
Followed us! The Gorham Reapers followed us!
Oh, no.
No, don't! You do that, you're gonna kill a lawman in cold blood. I know what you did for your sister. I understand. It doesn't make you a killer. I don't want to hurt anybody. I have a job to do. To uphold the law. That's what we're talking about here.
Are you really upholding the law?
There's nowhere you can take her the law won't find. Nobody is going to hurt her. Unless you hurt me.
No, I said...
It's your call. I'm not playing anymore. Anybody makes so much...
Shot him. Oh! His dead body right out for the vultures to get him.
I want you to get in your shuttle. Get the civilians to be ready to go.
I can't just leave you here.
Well, that was the plan.
Mel, don't do
We
this.
get boarded. You take off. Head for town.
They'll kill you.
Nora. Go.
I like how she really sticks around like she wants to help.
Wash. You gotta give me an Ivan.
Kaylee, how would you feel about pulling a crazy Ivan?
Always wanted to try one. Jane, open the port jet control, cut the hydraulic.
A little bit complicated.
Kaylee.
Okay.
Everybody hold on to something.
There's something you can't do.
Oh! No way. It's the Ivan right there.
Ain't no way they can come around in time to follow us now.
Pretty much it's just a big hypersonic boost.
I need this man to tear all my clothes off.
Work.
You work piloting the ship, you work with your wife.
Is this what life is? Out here?
Sometimes.
I've been out of the Abbey 2 days. I've beaten a lawman senseless, fallen in with criminals. I watched the captain shoot the man I swore to protect. And I'm not even sure if I think he was wrong. I think I'm on the wrong ship.
Or maybe you're exactly where you ought to be.
I gotta admit, she is very compassionate. So it seems as though, being a shepherd, though, you have to follow, the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill and all that. And going through all this, he's not sure if he can carry on.
We'll find a safe place.
I didn't think you'd come for me.
Well, you're a dummy.
The girl's a problem. Lawmen said they keep looking for her. Something about her brain being all special, important to the Alliance. The sooner we dump them two, the better.
Funny how the lawman got out of his room. You haven't tied him up so well and all.
I didn't have nothing to do with that. Buzzard's the only one's gonna find him.
But he did try to make a deal with you, right?
No, because that's why he got out.
How come you didn't turn on me, Jane?
Money wasn't good enough.
What happens when it is?
I was gonna say.
Well, that'll be an interesting day.
Jane strikes me also as the kind of person who doesn't like being taking orders from other people.
May it become apparent to you that the ship could use a medic. Don't know how bright you are, top 3%, but you ain't weak, and that's not nothing. You live by my rule. You keep your sister from doing anything crazy. You could maybe find a place here. Till you find a better.
How do I know you won't kill me in my sleep?
If I ever kill you, you'll be awake. You'll be facing me, and you'll be armed.
Half the people on the ship have been shot or wounded, including yourself, and you're harboring known fugitives.
Oh, we're still flying.
We got another member of the Firefly class. Okay, and that's a wrap on Firefly Season 1, Episode 1. I needed a little bit of time to reflect on it. So basically, it has sort of that vibe. Obviously, it's set in the future. I sense with the kind of music it has, with, folk and all that, this is like some kind of it has sort of that Western vibe to it, but set in the future. Obviously, it's basically a group of guys going out to other planets, getting into all kinds of trouble, trying to find scraps for a job, trading it for money to provide pretty much whatever they need. And obviously the cast of characters, it seems as though they're pretty much, with the exception of the Shepherd, it seems like he said they're all criminals, or were criminals. We still don't know why, and the Alliance, it seems as though they're kind of like they're a police force. They're like out to look for anybody who breaks the law. And reflecting more on this, it seems like it's a very basic premise, but overall, the characters make it very interesting, and the story itself is really cool. So I cannot wait to get further into this show. So we're going to find out more. So I'm going to check this show out more often. Alright, and that's a wrap, and we'll see you on the next reaction video, and until then, the spotlights are off. Bye everyone.